You can't deny it felt pretty to be in Florida this week and be normal. You know what? People seem like they're a lot happier down here in Florida than they are in some of these states.
All right. Well, that was very colorful. That was the UFC president, Dana White, earlier this week about Florida's newfound popularity. It's no surprise they've seen an uptick in residents. They have even now, according to the census that we just talked about, picked up another seat in the House of Representatives based on that census that just came out yesterday. Here to discuss is Florida Senator and its former governor, Rick Scott. Senator, great to see you again.
Shocking that people like lower taxes, less regulation, and they like an open economy, open schools. Shocking, shocking, shocking. Maybe these governors up north and out in California will figure this out.
Well, I was just going to get into this. I mean, we talked about Steve Daines and Montana doing well, but I mentioned Florida. Here's the thing, though. You were governor from 2011 to 2019. That's a pretty good legacy for you to show how many people during that tenure came down to Florida. You heard Dana White there. He says people are happier in Florida. How do you make people understand that Florida's great because of the policies largely that existed during your governorship?
Yeah, you know, we had double the population growth in the last decade as compared to the national numbers. And people are coming down there. You know, we've always had good weather, right? We've always had good beaches. So they came down there because, gosh, people want to keep more of their own money. So they want lower taxes. They're sick and tired of Cuomo and Newsom and Pritzker, what they're doing with regard to taxes and regulation and attitude. So they want lower taxes, less regulation. They want job opportunities. They want to build a business. They want to have a life. They don't need government to tell them how to lead their life. So that's what I tried to do as governor. Number one where I left in higher education in the country, and the top 5 or so in K-12 education, 47-year low crime rate. Those are the things people care about: jobs, education, and they want to be safe. And that's why they're coming in droves to our great state.
Senator, as Sean mentioned, Florida picked up an additional congressional seat in the census. But what is the practical and the political impact of that additional seat?
Well, it's clearly going to help Kevin McCarthy become the majority leader. You know, he's going to be the Speaker of the House. I mean, what's going to happen is he's going to sure pick up, you know, the 2 seats in Texas and the seat in Florida. They're going to become Republican seats, and so it's going to help him take a majority. And my job as chair of the National Republican Senatorial Committee, we're working hard to make sure we get the majority back, which we will. But it's helpful if he does well. If he does well, he's going to help make sure we win our Senate races.
You know, it's funny. Lyndsay and I, around Christmas time, had a chance to talk to the governor of Texas, Greg Abbott, about all these people from California coming to Texas. You mentioned this. There's a lot of people, particularly from New York, that are flocking to Florida because they like the policies there. They like the way of life. Are you concerned, though, about the political impact that a lot of these New Yorkers may have, politically speaking, on how Florida is represented?
No, the truth is, who's coming? Who's coming is the people that want lower taxes and less regulation, and and want good schools. The people that are staying, I feel sorry for them because they're stuck with Cuomo. I mean, I got elected when Cuomo did back in 2010. He doesn't know a tax he can't raise. He doesn't know regulation he doesn't enjoy. He doesn't know a budget that he doesn't want to increase, and he's never lived within his means. I feel sorry for the people that are staying there, but the people that are coming down, they see what's happening, and they want to get to a place where you can, the government's not telling you how to lead your life. Give me a shot. I'm a kid that grew up in public housing, not knowing my dad. I just want, give me the shot, put me in the game, let me have a chance to live the dream of this country.
Yeah, we were just in Florida, and it felt a lot different than it does here in D.C. But, Senator, you talked about bringing back the majority in the Senate, and you are the National Senate Committee chair. We also keep hearing that the House is excited to take back the majority. Your job is to do that, to get the Senate back in Republican majority. But the Democrats did just pass this bill in the House to get D.C. statehoods, which moves to the Senate now. So where does that stand right now? When will it be voted on? And are you concerned at all that if it is voted on, the goal of that is to pick up 2 Democratic Senate seats, that it will prevent you from taking back majority?
Well, if you look at what the Democrats are doing, it's all about a power grab. Whether it's D.C. statehood to try to pick up 2 more Democrat senators, whether it's getting rid of the filibuster, whether it's HR1 on the election bill, it's all about power, power, power. But you know what? You know who's going to help us make sure we win in 22? Joe Biden. I mean, look at it. What's he want? Higher taxes. What's he want? Open border. That's a crisis. He doesn't want our schools open. He wants men to play in women's sports. He just needs to keep talking. If he just keeps doing what he's doing, the Democrats keep doing what they're doing, we're going to have an unbelievable 22. I think this is going to be a great year for Republicans because what do we want? We want you to have the chance to live your dream. You don't need more government. I love my mom. I hate my mom telling me what to do. It's the same with government. We don't need government to tell us more rules. I mean, we're sick of their taxes. And by the way, why do taxes have to constantly go up? Democrats don't know what tax they don't want to increase. They're not worried about. We're close to $30 trillion worth of debt. $30 trillion. Inflation is happening. Look at gas prices. Look at food prices. The Democrats, oh, that's never going to happen. We can spend whatever we want. Nothing will ever happen here. It's happening. So if the Joe Biden Democrats just keep doing all the things they're doing, we're going to have that. We're going to take back the House. We're going to take back the Senate, and we're going to take back the presidency in 24.
Well, now I'm fired up, Senator. You got me going. I mean, Florida got a seat, Montana got a seat, and that got me going. I appreciate you being here. Congratulations on a very job well done as governor. The results speak for themselves, and hopefully you continue the fight in the Senate to keep making sure that we pick up that Republican Senate majority.
We're going to. All right, have a good night.
I like that.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.